the Spark Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable digs.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
I woke up a little stiff this morning. Woo! Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How stiff are we talking?
I think when I got into bed, I just felt emotionally drained, and I just kind of collapsed. I don't think I moved from that position. You know what I mean? And then I arose to do the show here this morning, and boy, oh boy, was I a creaky old man when I woke up. I wasn't refreshed. I became the crypt keeper. Awful.
You do seem in a better mood than I imagined.
Yeah. Well, I think my body was like, wow, you did a lot of yelling over the course of 4 hours. So for 3 hours yesterday, I was a little angry at some time.
I mean, how mad are you? Because I was excited to see it. Because you said whenever they lose, you're not going to be, you don't care. You're just happy that they made the playoffs. So now that they've lost and you've had your heart broken, how do you feel?
Well, during the time, emotions ran high, and I was like, hey, it was like a lot of internal screaming going on, a lot of like, hey, come on, Browns, and then inside, I was like, ah, and then that screaming became my outside voice, not just the inside my head voice, and then I was yelling it the whole time, but now that I've calmed down, of course, I'm very happy about the Browns getting as far as exactly like I said. I'm very happy that they've gotten as far as they did. I think, shit, man. It kind of felt like we weren't even supposed to be there, man. That's what it kind of felt like.
But at the same time, if a week ago somebody said, all right, the Browns make it to the playoffs and they lose to the Chiefs, you go, oh, okay, makes sense. But what if I said you lose to the Chiefs, but Chad Henne is the quarterback?
Yeah, dude, that was like,
I mean,
pissed
come on.
me
You had it.
off. Yeah.
Like that was your chance. And I hate to see Mahomes get hurt, but Jesus, you really could have taken advantage of that.
Yeah. Especially after we caught an interception. You know what I mean? We intercepted him, and then it's like, this is it. This is it. We can't, and then we go 3 and out and we have to punt. Like,
I know, yeah. Hey, way to go, boys. Way to be motivated. Jesus.
That was really the game, man. But there's some bad calls by the officials. I feel like the Browns never get a break.
Yeah, and then the one that was like a correct call, I guess, but horrible, is the one where he fumbles into the end zone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a touchback. It's insane.
What a stupid
that's just like
rule.
It is, but it's devastating, like momentum wise. Like that was the game right there.
Yeah, that was the game. And then they missed the helmet to helmet. The dude just
yeah.
I mean, right there. That's what cost him to drop the ball. Anyway, I don't want to go back in the past because I was going to start getting angry again. I could already feel my blood starting to get angry. But yeah, no, it was fine. Let's get rid of that stupid rule. There's a lot of shit we got to redo here for next season. So let's get rid of, what is it? The touchback rule? That's so bad. So dumb.
Yeah, I don't see why it exists. I have yet to hear, but
it's too harsh.
Nobody likes it.
That's a harsh rule.
Is. I know. It's seriously is the most harsh rule that there is. Like not only.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, well, I mean, just not only do you lose the ball, but it's like they get 20 yards out of it too. It's like, what the fuck, Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. You lose the ball. The other team gets the ball, but it's like nobody even got it. It's not like the other team picked it up. It just rolled out of bounds or rolled into the end zone. That's what a dumb fucking rule. I hope they change that. But I did watch the Packers game. That's what I was going to say. The Packers look good, dude. They look good.
Listen,
man.
They look good. Every aspect is good. And that it's just I've never felt this. I have felt this good. The last time I felt this good, they won the Super Bowl. So listen, anything can happen. Tom Brady, blah 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 blah. But I feel real good. I'm excited,
dude. In my opinion, I'm not even worried about the Bucs at all. Like it's Green Bay in the Super Bowl. Henceforth, like this is it. I know you got to get through next week and everything, but my point is, like, in my brain, I'm thinking, yeah, it's gonna be Green Bay, and I'm rooting for the Bills so hard right now, man. They earned it. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, they're killing it. That would be a Green Bay Buffalo Super Bowl would be nuts.
I love that idea. What a great that to me is like real football. You know what I mean? Not saying the Chiefs aren't real football at all, but like, man, you're talking about two tiny market frozen fucking tundra football team. I love it. I love every second of that.
Yeah. Two cities that have no business having a professional sports team.
I know, it's so awesome.
Somehow they do.
I love it. I love it. And dude, Buffalo has been kind of like, for Cleveland, they've been like, they've just been like brothers. You know what I mean? You hate everyone from Pittsburgh. You don't like anyone from Chicago. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then you got little Buffalo, and you're like, yes, I love the Bills right now. So yeah, dude, I'm hoping the Bills get it because they've earned it, dude. They're playing great, and they're like the David to the Goliath of the Chiefs. So
yeah, exactly. And it'd be nice because if they do play the Packers in the Super Bowl, the Bills, like, they lost 4 Super Bowls in a row, which is unbelievable still in the 90s.
Yeah,
but for them to lose another Super Bowl, it'd be a nice touch. So
agreed.
I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah,
I think it'd be a nice touch.
For those fans, it'd be a nice touch.
Oh, dude, the heartache. But all you got to do is get there, and then anything can happen. That's the thing. Well, Pike, we got a great show for today. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to be going over I got true and fake facts. Because, fake facts are a thing now. True and fake facts about MLK you may not have known. And I'm going to read them to you, and you have to tell me if they're true or false. We're going to be going over that here in a minute. We got the news that matters, of course. Okay. But first, Pike.
What?
Let me ask you this. It is Martin Luther King Day, Happy Martin Luther King Day to you. He was a civil rights leader. I don't know if you know that. Martin Luther King was a civil rights leader.
That's what I would peg him as well.
I mean,
I know he's a doctor too. I'm not sure what sort of medicine he practices, but
a doctor, he's a reverend, he's a junior, he's a lot of things. However, what would you be a leader of? What do you think you're a leader of? Martin Luther King, leader, civil rights, right? Movement, leader of the movement. What would be like, oh, Pike, he's the leader of this.
Yeah, well, nothing that cool or admirable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe leader of RIMNation, of course. I'm the anointed leader of the great RIMNation. And that, to me, I think that's probably the most prideful thing I have in my life.
In your life, really?
What else can you think? I mean, really? Just that there are people that consider me the leader of RIMNation. That's like the honor of my, like Aaron Rodgers, after he won, he said, it's been up until this point in his life, the greatest honor is to lead this team. And that's what I thought. That's what I think. When he said that, I'm like, man, replace this team with RIMNation. And I feel the same way. A bunch of guys and girls who just love the thought of rim, Bills, Bucks. Okay, Steven chiming in with some freaking Bucks hate.
Yeah.
I mean, Packers hate.
Packers hate. Yeah, Steven hates the Packers. Steven's here. What's up, Steven? He says Bills versus Buccaneers, and Bills will win the Super Bowl. There's Steven. Always rooting against the Packers. So fun.
No matter what.
Yeah, but you know what?
They'll be...
Steven's RIMNation, bro. Steven's a RIMNation man. Look at that. So Steven, this is your man right here. This guy. This is your Mecca. His name is Pike Taylor Radio. You should follow him. All right? anywhere he goes. This is your guy. Steven, how do you feel about rimming?
Steve, I would like to actually know as well. Steven, thoughts on licking an asshole? We'll wait.
All right, well, there you go. That's the greatest honor of your life, being the leader of Rim Nation.
Yeah. Do you have something? What would you want to be the leader of?
The leader of? Is that your question or no? Are you just making conversation?
Yeah, let's do that. No, it's just let me ask you this. Let's see. Now it's official.
Yeah, now it's the real.
What would you want to be the leader of? Sparks?
Oh, man. The leader of, you know what I'm a fan of? I'm a fan of calculating. Definitely not. I'm a fan of calculating the cost. I don't know why this is the first thing I brought up in my brain. Calculating the cost of, let's say, cereal in the grocery store per ounce. So when things are on sale, they're like, oh, you get 2 for $5. And then you look over at the cereal box. You're like, well, okay, those are 15-ounce boxes of cereal. Okay, so 2 is 30 ounces for this amount of dollars. $5 or whatever. But if I get a 40-ounce box, the family size, it's only $3.99. They're trying to fucking rip me off here on the coop. They think I'm giving me a deal, but really it's cheaper if I buy the big one. You know what I mean? I'm lightning fast to that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
That's it's impressive. I will say, once you said you're going to be the leader of, and then you said calculating, I thought, well, this is going to be fucking really boring. And boy, did it even exceed my expectations. Calculating cereal.
Man, these grocery stores are ripping you off, bro. I'm telling you. You got to watch out for them because they're like, oh, these are on sale. It's a deal or whatever. And you're like, let me take a look-see over at the old bottom shelf because that's where they stick all the big boxes,
Right.
Hey, well, speaking of Rim Nation, Steven says, Rim Tim Tim, #Rim Nation. Sounds like he's a fan.
Hell yeah, he is. I don't mean to make fun of you because listen, you're going to be the one laughing when over the course of your lifetime you save, $3.70 more than I would have.
Yeah. It depends on how much cereal you buy. Okay.
I try not to buy any.
Really?
You have kids though. Yeah, dude.
Dude, my kids don't eat cereal.
First of all, I can't control. Really? Oh, you do? Dude. No, I can't control myself. I'm not disciplined enough to, only have it for breakfast. No, I'm going to have it for breakfast and then a snack, and then I'm going to have 2 bowls as well. I can't just have one. I'm going to refill.
Yeah.
So now I'm eating a box a day, and it's not good for you. That's the other thing.
It's not? This
no.
is why I don't have a six-pack.
Name a cereal. I don't know. What are you eating?
I eat a lot of cereal, bro. I eat a lot of cereal.
Some's healthier than others, but even if you're eating a lot of anything, especially just fucking cereal.
It's a good point. I remember
what's your brand? What do you eat?
Dude, I eat what's on sale. What are you talking about? What do I eat?
You have no preference. You just pick what's on sale.
No, I have to go with sales first. Out of the sales, I pick the best one out of the sales. I just told you, I do the calculations, and then I pick out of there what's my best choice out of the calculations.
Yeah.
Math must make
you don't care
sense.
how it. Yeah. You don't care how it tastes. You just care how many cents you saved. That's what gets you off.
That's what I want in my mouth, Pike. Exactly.
Savings.
Big
savings in my mouth.
Cereal tastes better when it's on sale, my friend. I'm telling you. Well, welcome to the show. If it's your first time, we got to say shout out to Steven. Hi, Steven. Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out there on youtube.com/SparksRadio. Look, if you're there already, Steven, why not just hit the subscribe button? Subscribe, please. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers by February. And look at old Donna. Donna was tagging me over on Facebook and stuff saying, go follow these guys. They're trying to get to 300 by February, blah, 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 blah. And, dude, we're at 257 now. So thanks to Donna for recruiting folks.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice of her to do so. So thank you so much. Hit the subscribe. We're trying to get to 300. That's the goal. It's not looking like it's going to happen, but we're trying. We're trying with all our might. So thank you so much to Donna. I love that. And, hey, Make sure you're shopping the shop, sparksradio.com/shop. We got all kinds of cool stuff up there. Hoodies. Someone bought a jacket, a bomber jacket. I never saw a picture. They didn't send a picture in, which is kind of sad because I wanted to know what that looks like. And then,
too.
Yeah, T-shirts, mugs. I don't know. There's all kinds of things out there. I always get hit up about the logo, so we slapped it on a shirt. Our profit margin is, well, maybe you shouldn't buy a bomber jacket because didn't we make 75 cents on a bomber jacket?
Yeah. It wasn't benefit. I mean, yeah, like the advertising, if you're going to wear it around, cool.
Oh, yeah,
but
that's
financially.
Cool.
Yeah,
financially, we made 75 cents on a jacket. So thank you so much. Hey, look at this. Stefano is here. Love that. Thank you. Stefano bought some shirts and some stuff, and he's repping them, man. Repping them all over the world. So thank you. Stefano is here. Stefano's from Switzerland, but I believe he messaged me. I think he's in the Dominican Republic right now. Look at that. It's a worldly man.
What a life.
I know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And then also one last thing to plug here. We got to talk about the old Patreon.
Patreon.com/SparksRadio.
Look at that. It's an easy way. That's the best way to support the show. We really do appreciate what we're doing with that money is we're pooling it together for something we're calling Project Payhem. All right. It's where we take everybody's money that everyone's shipping in, and then we buy big practical jokes. We got a billboard. I'm in talks with it. We're going to be putting up the billboard, the funny billboard up in Las Vegas, hopefully this week, Pike.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's happening quick. I cannot wait. I
cannot
wait for Donna's big old mug up there. Oh.
I know, man. Should be fun. I've sent in the artwork. They have to approve of the artwork. And the guy at the billboard company's like, well, I don't know if they're going to approve this artwork. And I was like, are you kidding me? Why?
What?
Yeah, I know. He's like, well, it depends on who owns the billboard. So, because I'm going through a broker, essentially, that finds billboard companies and submits them to the company. Yeah. So the company has to, it's all kind of confusing. But it's Martin Luther King Day. So I don't know if we'll get an answer today because it is a national holiday. Like I said, happy Martin Luther King Day to you, Pike. I'm going to go over some true and fake facts about MLK you might not have known. And I want you to tell me if this is true or untrue. Are you ready?
Yeah, okay. Fun.
Yeah, this should be fun, right? A little something different. Yeah. Martin Luther King, his favorite candy was a Charleston Chew.
I wouldn't blame a man for that. I got to go true. It's a delicious candy.
Martin Luther King, his favorite candy was a Charleston Chew, and you're saying true.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
How dare you besmirch a great man like Martin Luther King enjoying such a shit candy as a Charleston Chew? How
what the hell
dare you?
What's wrong with the Charleston Chew?
Nobody likes Charleston Chews. Are you kidding me? What are you talking about?
They're delicious. It tastes like hot chocolate in a weird kind of grainy caramel form. Whatever it is, I don't know. I like them. I don't eat them a lot. I haven't had one in 20 years, but
no one's had them in 20 years. That's candy. That was awful candy. That's the worst candy. That's like the kind of candy that they made before they knew what candy should taste like. You know, they're like, oh, here's some sugar and make it stretchy. And that's a Charleston Chew. That's disgusting.
Yeah. I just keep thinking of how Eminem is still loco enough to choke you to death with the Charleston Chew.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, you know that one in the Dr. Dre song? And I'm still loco enough to choke you to death with the Charleston Chew. Chicka, 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 Slim Shady. Hotter than a set of twin babies. Yeah, anyway. There's my I'm cool brag for today.
Are you trying to get
just so y'all know?
Yeah, I get it. I understand. All right. Well, you're off to a horrible start on this.
What? Do you know what his favorite candy is, or are you just making shit up here?
Nobody knows what his favorite candy was. All right.
Bet his daughter does.
He was trying to save the world. All right, from oppression and racism. He didn't have time to enjoy sweets. Thank you very much.
Whatever.
His real name was Siegfried. True or false? His real name was Siegfried. Martin Luther King.
I don't know why it would be. So false. Why the hell would he have another name?
False is correct. His real name isn't Martin, though.
Oh. Well, then what was it?
Michael.
Michael
name's
Luther
Michael.
King?
Yeah, I think he changed his name to Martin Luther. It is Michael King, I believe is what it was. But he changed his name to Martin.
It's interesting. Because there was a, Martin Luther.
Yeah.
Not related.
Not related.
Right. From the church.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the tie-in there is, if any at all.
I don't, that I'm not sure. He was born Michael King Jr., January 15th, 1929. His father traveled to Germany, became inspired by the Protestant Reformation leader, Martin Luther. So he changed his own name as well as the name of his 5-year-old son.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. So his dad changed his name. After he was born. Not even he didn't change his own name. His father did.
That's so funny. And you're 5. Like, you already, you probably like your name. You probably just learned how to spell your name at school.
That's true.
And when your dad comes home, it's like, son, listen, I got to talk to you.
Yeah, hold on. I went to Germany. Your name's Martin. Wait, what?
Martin? That's a fucking stupid name. Sorry. I already went to the courthouse. Your name is Martin.
Yeah, my name's Martin, Dad? And now your name's Martin. Exactly. I should change my kid's name to my name. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. What? Look, I went to Tennessee this weekend and met a guy named Eric and liked the name. So we're both there. I'm Eric Sr., you're Eric Jr.
Wait till he's like 12, though,
Yeah, just really mess him up. I know, 17 and a half, right before he can legally, take control of his life. Hey, Eric. It's not Eric, Dad. What's wrong with you? Yeah, pretty amazing. I didn't know that, man. I did not know that. His name isn't Siegfried. His real name is Michael. But shout out to all fathers that changed their kids' names, apparently. He was really stabbed in the chest with a letter opener. Martin Luther King. He was stabbed in the chest with a letter opener. True or false?
When he died? Or just in a separate incident?
Separate incident. He was stabbed in the chest with a letter opener.
No, I'm going to go false.
You're wrong. That's true.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Somebody tried to take him out before?
Yeah, 10 years before his assassination, he was stabbed in the chest with a 7-inch letter opener by a lady who was later diagnosed clinically insane. She had an IQ of 70. This was in Harlem. He was doing a book signing, and the lady walks up to him and goes, "Are you Martin Luther King?" And he goes, "Yes, I am." And she goes, "Well, I've been looking for you for 5 years." Whomp, and stabbed him right in the chest. I was like,
holy shit.
Shit, man. I had no idea. Anyway, I guess it was like a millimeter. I don't know. I'm bad with length. Talk to my wife. But from his aorta, it almost hit his aorta, killing him for sure. But apparently, the doctor said if he would have sneezed on the way to the hospital, he would have died. So there you go.
Holy shit. Man, I wonder what that was like for him. Because I bet after that, and then just knowing that there were so many people that probably wanted to kill him, how horrible that life must have been. Just waiting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know how ballsy it is to continue going out in public and speaking By the way, he wasn't speaking insane shit. He was speaking non-violence, which is not
I know. Yeah,
it's not yeah. And then God's going to come down and smite you and do all, he's not like this guy. He's like, hey guys, God wants us all just to chill out and love each other.
It's like an objectively good thing. Yeah. Who's disagreeing here?
I know. It's like, hey, let's all just kind of get along, right? And people are stabbing him in the chest and shit. Jesus. And talk about a guy who walked the walk after he got stabbed in the chest. They wanted to, put her in prison, all that kind of stuff. He's like, no. She's obviously mentally ill. It's not a big thing. dude, I don't know if I could be that guy. He stabs me in the chest with a letter opener, and then you're like, she's just confused.
No, I'd be like, kill her. I want her dead. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, just whoa, that's incredible. So, yeah, all right, keeping it going here. Next, true or false fact, as facts can now be false. You got, he started college at 15 years old. True or false? Martin Luther King started college at 15.
Why the hell not? I don't know. Yeah, let's go with it.
You're right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why'd he do that?
Little old Dookie Howser over here. He's walking around college with his little backpack, his little roller backpack. Hi, everybody. My name is Martin Luther King Jr. The hell are you doing here? Are you lost, son? Elementary school's down the road. No, I'm here. I skipped 2 grades. Yeah. Jeez, just goes to show you he's a smart dude. Yeah,
I guess.
Skipped 9th grade and he skipped 12th grade.
Does he feel like you could have done the same? Like, did you really learn anything in those four years?
No.
Yeah. If anything, I got dumber.
I've done the same.
Oh.
No fucking no, dude. No way.
What?
Dude, I was such an idiot in high school. And I'm not saying like, oh, yeah, we were idiots. We were fucking off and being bad boys. Yeah. No. I'm saying I was like clinically dumb in high school. Like I was an idiot. Up until college. Again, like I said, I went through puberty in college. You know what I mean? So it's like up until college. That's when I did really well in college. College was so easy. My high school I was like dumb. I mean, dumb. I think I had a learning disorder. I told you about this. Like I got tested.
Yeah.
As a kid.
That's right. Oh man. And you think there was a correlation between just like the lack of pubic hair you had and how smart you were? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, like Samson, his power was in his hair, right?
Yeah.
Mine was in my pubes for intelligence. It was like I couldn't, like he was strong until he cut his hair off. Mine were intelligence. Now it's like, you know, if I grow out a full, giant, thick bush, I will, dude, nuclear fission is like what I do on the weekends. You know what I mean? But my pubes are out of control. I mean, look at Einstein's head. Einstein's head, that was a representation of, you know, what it takes, man.
What does your wife think of that? Does she, I mean,
well,
like, I get.
She's a fan of intelligence, Pike. So.
Right. But there's the line, you know.
How
many pubes would you dig through before you go, okay, we're going to dumb this thing down a little bit? Give me the hedge clippers. Not to mention that you're doing nuclear fission all weekend and your kids like are trying to, you know, play with their daddy.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm renaming my kids. I'm doing nuclear fission, and I got a clown wig underneath my pants.
Why is it a clown wig?
What it looks like down there. Ridiculous.
Gross.
Yeah, but you know what? The smartest man in the world right now. It's great.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Picturing a big red and blue bunch of pubic hair.
You should. Yeah. Look like Wild Thing. It looked like Sideshow Bob down there right now. It's just out of control. My intelligence have never exceeded the length of my pubic hair until now. So I'm really excited. So anyway, college, 15 years old. Yeah.
Can you imagine? I mean, any smart guy, any like brilliant man, you know they're not taking care of their pubes. That's just not two things that can happen at the same time.
Exactly. Can you imagine how hairy Einstein's balls were? Just.
Oh my God! Never touched them. Never touched. He didn't. They say he can't even tie his shoes. You know? You think he knows how to trim his sack?
Oh God,
Thanks. That takes some craft.
no way. Yes, exactly. There's no and all the great scientists of the world.
Yeah.
Harry Dawn.
No way.
I mean, there's no way around it, right? I mean, even in the past, you know what I mean? Galileo, Newton.
It is such like a bro thing to do. Like if you ever have like shaved and really, kind of manicured your genitals, don't you just feel dumber? Don't you look at it? It's like, what did I do? What am I doing? I've just perfectly shaved my dick and balls. Come on.
Jesus approves.
Like, who is this for? Am I auditioning for a porn?
Yeah. You know how long this took? I could have been reading a book instead of shaving my rod.
The freaking drain is clogged. I mean, that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
all
I'm
the way
creating more
around.
work. Yeah, exactly. It looks like the floor of a barbershop in here. This is just God, just wrong.
Yeah.
All right. We got one more here. Let's move on.
All right.
The FBI tried to get him to commit suicide. True or fake fact? What do you got? Martin Luther King.
I really hope it's fake because, come on. It's just not cool. Well,
it's not cool, man.
it wouldn't be. I mean, that's our FBI, but that's like a government organization.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with they did not do that.
Well, that's false because they definitely tried to do it. Now, according to the FBI and other defenders of it, they said, no, we weren't trying to get him to kill himself. We were trying to get him to step out of getting the Nobel Prize or stop becoming a leader of the civil rights movement. But yeah, November 21st, 1964, there was a letter that was sent to Coretta Scott King, his wife, about Martin Luther King's sexual indiscretions, right? He was sleeping around with some ladies.
Uh-oh.
And the FBI had it on recording. So they wrote a letter to his wife and sent a tape to his wife. Now, Martin Luther King goes, okay, I believe this is from the FBI. They're trying to get me to kill myself, right? She said, Coretta Scott King said the tapes were, quote, a lot of mumbo jumbo. I just couldn't make much out of it, right?
Mumbo jumbo. Got it.
Right. The paper doesn't specifically specify what action he should take, but I did read it. You can see it. The letter. It's really weird. Now, it wasn't like, it's not sitting here signed by the FBI or anything, right?
Yeah.
But he speculated it was, and it was. And the reason how they got it is because this is a wild story, dude. They were running FBI was running a secret operation called COINTELPRO. And what you had is you had people break into the FBI. Let's see. They burglarized the local office in Medea. Maybe it's Medea. Jesus Christ. Media, Pennsylvania. Medea. That's
overthinking it a bit.
Yeah, that's the next movie. Medea breaks into the FBI to steal COINTELPRO papers. Anyways, the Citizens Commission to investigate the FBI. That's the activist group that broke into the FBI office. They raided the office. They stole a bunch of shit. The letter itself was in the office. They took it. They submitted it to like United States Congress. They submitted it to newspapers. They published it, right? They put it out there. That's how we know it's from the FBI, and they actually tried writing it. And it's kind of a crazy fucking letter. You know what I mean? It's kind of like weird. They're like, just fucking do it, King. Get out. Take yourself out and all this shit. You're like, what is going on? It's really kind of vague and strange. And they wanted to, there was a bunch of surveillance tapes that they were there in the office. They from wiretaps and stuff. They were ordered sealed until 2027 into the National Archives and Records. So we won't know what they say for another 6 years, Pike. So we'll see what happens here. So they're currently sealed. All the secret recordings of Martin Luther King's conversations, they have been sealed. A bunch of people tried to get them unsealed. It did not pass Congress. This was in the 90s.
But 6 more years.
So 6 more years, they should.
Wow,
yeah, unless they kick that cake. They'll keep kicking that can down the road, though. You know what I mean? They'll be like, well, seal it up till another 2050, you know. Kind of shit.
I'll put that in my calendar.
Race is still a hot button issue in the United States. We thought by 2027, it would, you know, we'd all be over this dumb shit. But no. Apparently, there's some people still flying a flag around from the 1800s. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, there you go. So Martin Luther King. Some factoids you might not have known.
I didn't know any. That's incredible.
Well, I'm glad. That's what we do here on the show. We educate, Pike. That's it. I don't know if you know this. First and foremost, we educate. Okay? And that's why if you take away anything from the show today, I hope that you trim your pubes to the right amount where you don't get dumber, but you're also socially acceptable being naked around another person.
Well, right. Yeah. But don't use a straight razor. That's just embarrassing.
Oh, good Lord. What are you, a supervillain? It's like I wouldn't say it's a ballsy move, but boy, you got to watch out for those with that thing. Let's get to the news that matters.
Yes, this is the news that matters. Yes, this is the news that matters.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty fancy. You know, people are always talking about endangered species.
Oh, my God. Nonstop.
Nonstop, man. Nonstop. And I think as humans, we got to do as much as we can to save some endangered species, because a lot of it's our fault. You know what I mean? They're saying, like, scientists are saying half of the world's animals are going to be dead within the next 10 years. Like, we are going through a mass extinction process right now, which is nuts. You're talking about 50% of all the animals on Earth are going to be dead forever in, like, the next 10 years, the way things are going. That's scary. That's crazy. And then added to the list,
Yeah, if you're them, yeah.
of endangered species, giraffes. Giraffes. They said, like, giraffes, the population of giraffes have declined by like 60 to 70% in the wild in like the last 5 years. You're like, what? What's happening to all the giraffes?
Yeah.
So
are we killing them, or they just can't eat? Because, you know.
Let me tell you what happened in the zoo.
Okay.
Let me tell you what happened in the zoo. A giraffe mother killed her baby, which is sad. Gives birth to this baby giraffe, and then the mother kills it. You know how she killed it? She accidentally stepped on it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, giraffes, you guys you're not doing well, okay, giraffes? You're not doing well in the world, okay? You got to protect your number. And now you're such a clumsy, you know, gangly giraffe. You're walking around stomach. Can you watch out for what you step on?
Please. You got a baby down there. Jesus.
Yeah. What are you doing, giraffe?
You know, birds are like sitting on their babies to protect them for like fucking days, and you're just stomping around like a Clydesdale.
Walking around.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Oh, boop, sorry. Couldn't see with my giant neck way up here. God. You know
Honey,
what?
I stepped on her baby again.
God. First time mom gave birth in the, a Tennessee zoo. And then all of a sudden, you know what happens? The baby's alive for like 5 minutes and then gets stepped on. And you're like, man, maybe these animals are not destined, you know, for great populations.
Right. I mean, we can help you a little, but at some point you got to help yourself a little.
You got to want it, giraffes. You got to want it.
Right. Because we'll move on to something else. I mean, Lord knows there's like a polar bear or a fucking anteater or something that isn't killing their babies that we would be able to help out.
Yeah. Some are it's just not there. Some animals,
Yeah.
it's just amazing that they're still around. Like the panda.
Yeah.
That bear should not be alive right now. I mean, that's only around because of humans.
Right.
You're welcome, panda. You know what they do? Listen how insane pandas are. Pandas, they eat basically only bamboo. So you're limiting your food source, which is really not really smart, okay? And 2, they give birth to multiple cubs at once. Well, they only get so much nutrients from eating bamboo all day that they have to abandon one kid because they only have enough milk supply for one. So they have to let a baby die in order to save the other one. It's like Sophie's Choice every time they give birth.
I don't get that reference, but if you could quick explain it.
It's like you have to pick which one you want to live.
Well, yeah, I know. And how horrible of a choice. And how do you make that choice? Because they don't flip coins.
Is that how you would make that choice?
It seems the most logical. Either that or eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But even then, when you're dealing with two things, as a kid, didn't you memorize like which one they would land on?
Yeah, it always lands on like the started with.
Yeah. So mom, she knows. Which one.
She's like,
okay.
Eeny, meeny. No, I want to start on you. Hold on. Eeny, meeny. You're like, Mom.
Yeah.
No!
You're the one that's like clearly bigger and healthier. I'm gonna start on you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Well, what if she just made that decision like immediately? Like, hey, all right, you're mine. Wait a minute, you didn't even like flip a coin, Mom. And you're like, I don't have thumbs.
Yeah, right.
I'm a bear. I'm taking your brother. He's cuter.
What is it? What sort of currency do we have as panda bears anyway? Fucking flip a coin. Shut up. That's why I picked your brother. You're annoying.
Yeah. She's like, look, life isn't all black and white. You're like, but I'm a panda. It is.
Man.
Yeah.
That'd be nice if you were the other one that they just left to die, and then you like somehow. I mean, what a movie this would be if they haven't done it yet. That panda survives and he finds his way and he comes back to kill his family.
Yeah, dude, that's like Kung Fu Panda. Like that's why he learned martial arts so he could just start murking fools. I never saw
Just
Kung Fu
shows
Panda.
up at the door.
But
that might either did I. That might be the plot.
Is that the plot? His mother abandoned him to die, and he survived on his own. That's amazing. If that's the backstory of Kung Fu Panda, yeah, that'd be so awesome.
The end of the movie is just a horrific slaughter of him killing his entire family.
Yeah.
Nice.
You are my brother. I'm here to kill you. You took everything from me. You're like, Jesus, this got really dark for a family film immediately.
And then the movie ends. It's like, oh, I can't wait for the sequel.
Exactly.
All right. Hey, you're a Tesla guy. I know that. So are you familiar with Jamie Lynn Spears, if I said that name?
Yeah, Britney Spears' sister.
Yeah. Sister of the famous Britney Spears. Well, she is calling out Tesla and Elon Musk because of her dead cats. She posted an Instagram video calling out Tesla, calling them the secret cat killer, because basically what happened was she lost 2 cats, okay, because of a Tesla driving down the road so quietly that her cats were not alerted of the vehicle oncoming, and they got ran over. Now, she's saying that there needs to be some sort of law where the Tesla has emits a sound that only animals can hear so they can get out of the way. This is the crazy part, though. She posted an Instagram video, and she said, "We have now lost, I don't want to tell you how many cats, because they don't hear the Tesla, and unfortunate things happen, and it's really devastating and tragic for everyone involved." So, how many fucking cats is she going to let get run over before she intervenes?
How many cats does she have? Yeah,
I know. You just keep throwing them in garbage bags, like fucking Elon Musk again. Like it's their problem. You guys got to figure this out. I'm running out of cats. Okay.
Yeah, what are you doing with your cat? How many cats are just running rampant around your property and into the street?
Yeah. And who's Tesla? Is it the same person? Because now you might want to start asking them questions. Like, are you purposely trying to kill my cats?
Yeah, you gunning for my cats here? Because you're doing a pretty good job. Yeah. Good Lord.
It's a 7th cat this week you've killed. So she wants Elon Musk to give her a couple new cats, which I think, they just give cats away. So I don't know why the richest man in the world needs to provide those, but it's kind of sad one way or the other. Yeah. But I guess there was a law. They did make a law where Teslas and other electric cars, they have to have a certain decibel of audible sound.
Really?
For animals, but not really. It's more for like blind or blind people.
You got people trying to cross the street even that don't even hear something coming. Maybe you know what I mean? It's
right.
Yeah, but what sound should the Tesla vehicles make? What would you?
Yeah, because it's got to be something fun. It can't just be like
Yeah. Why would
how
you
frustrating?
want...
Right. But if you're like the scientists that engineered these vehicles to be so perfectly quiet, and they're like, "Hey, man, you got to make them louder," it's like, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
No, it's my life's work to make them this quiet. You make me add noise.
I think I would want it to be like I don't know, crossing the street, the blind chirp thing blind people chirp when you're crossing the street, where it's like beep, beep, beep. Have you ever heard that? You're like beep, beep, beep. That's annoying. Those are super annoying. I mean, you understand why we have them, but those are annoying. I think I would want like a little like if it's going down the street, like Kit car. Remember how he was like, that was dope. You never saw Michael Knight Rider Kit car? No. You never saw that? David Hasselhoff?
Why are we shocked by this? Why are you acting that way?
That was a great show. You know who was the voice?
I'm sure. Of Knight Rider?
Of the car.
No.
Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World.
Oh, I did hear that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Very cool.
Right. What was his name? I don't know. I think like a human voice would be cool because, really like to let him know. Like, what if it was just a guy going, and maybe it's me, I don't know, going rim tim tim, rim tim tim, rim tim tim, rim tim. And that was just like the universal sound. For get the fuck out of the way because an electric vehicle's coming. Hide cats.
Does this have anything to do with Rim Nation? You're just sneaking Rim Nations in there? Rim tip tip rim.
Yeah, well,
Is that what Rim Nation chants? Does Rim Nation chant when you guys get together for a meeting and stuff? Do you guys start the meeting by chanting Rim Tim Tim 3 times? Rim Tim Tim. Rim Tim Tim. You gotta beat your chest too. Rim Tim Tim. Rim Tim Tim. Yeah. Rim Tim Tim. Everyone's like, it's a fucking cult meeting going on next door. What's it about? I don't know. But they love licking buttholes.
Have you seen their logo? It's an asshole.
What would be the hand sign for your Rim Nation Rim gang? Because we already have the initiation. Rim Tim Tim. Rim Tim Tim. What's your hand? Throw up your gang sign for Rim Nation. What does it look like?
It's just two very tight beehole. You can't see. I gotta stand up here. Like just two. And you kind of like, if you can look close, you see them pulsating, like, which is really close. But yeah, they're kind of talking to you a little bit.
So do you do that then? Rim Tim Tim. Rim Tim Tim.
Tim Tim. Rim Tim Tim. Rim Tim. And then everybody sits down and we go, all right, let's get started. Kyle, thank you for bringing the coffee and treats this week.
Everyone's pulling into the parking lot of your meeting. It's all just Teslas. Rim Tim Tim. Rim Tim Tim. Rim Tim Tim. Oh man. Oh, it's too early to laugh this hard. Oh my god.
I can tell you kind of want to be a part of it now.
I don't.
You know, I thought it was so dumb. But...
I don't want it. Yeah, me going like this, Rim Tim Tim, really makes me want to be a part of it.
Yeah,
Me and a bunch
like you were having fun.
Dudes. All right, so we got horrible draft mothers.
Yeah.
Tesla killing cats. It's very animal oriented today.
It is.
Let's get to space here because Virgin, you know, there's red hot market. I don't know if you are rich enough to be into the small satellite market, Pike, but that's an industry that's just blowing up right now. It's on fire, man. So
okay, well, yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Have you launched
maybe
something into space recently, or
just good vibes?
Yeah, well, that's cool, man. Because now Virgin is getting on. I shouldn't say on board. Well, I guess they're on board a 747, a Boeing 747. Virgin is now launching small satellites. It's kind of cool how they do it, actually. I really do like this. So it's called Virgin Orbit. So they got a plane, a 747. They called it Cosmic Girl. They attach a rocket to the wing of a 747. They fly the 747 up to 35,000 feet. Then they drop a rocket. The rocket initiates and then goes off into space.
Jesus, okay.
Where then it launches your small satellite for a small cost of only $10 to $15 million. So if you want a satellite in space, this is looking like the cheapest way to go about it.
Oh, okay, because like companies have to send these satellites up, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
If I'm DirecTV, I need to get satellites up there.
Boom.
Yeah,
that's right.
Interesting. Huh? That looks suspicious, though. I tell you what, if I was like China and I saw a United States airplane with a rocket, I'd be like, whoa, 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 what are we doing here, guys?
I know. It didn't say whether or not the rocket comes back to Earth or not. I would imagine, because I don't know if they reuse it, or they should, right? That's what SpaceX is, the whole thing is reusable rockets to cut down on the expense.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
They said, yeah, dude, you've never seen a SpaceX rocket? It's ridiculous. It's awesome. Have you ever seen it? Come back down to Earth?
No, not up close. No, they launch right down the road here. But I got a building in the way, so I can't. I know. I've been there, so maybe I have seen it. I don't know.
Drive down the road. You gotta watch. First of all, I've seen a shuttle launch. I saw a space shuttle launch in Florida, and it was. It's incredible. Absolutely. Like, you want to talk about, like, boy, we're talking about people who kind of hold back society and humanity earlier. These are the people that are doing it. These people are like ones progressing humanity. When you see a space shuttle launch or any kind of a rocket take off and go into space, you're like, holy shit, we can do it, man. We're here.
Yeah.
We're smart. Everyone, nobody cut your pubes. Kind of a thing. You're just like, but it's it was amazing to see. But SpaceX rockets are even cooler when they come back down to Earth, because they go off into space and then they fall back down to Earth and then they land. And they're like ready for the next one.
No shit. They land where they came from?
Yeah, well, you can make them land where you want. A lot of times there's a barge floating in the ocean, and the rockets land on the barge in the ocean, and then they just turn the ship around, come right back to. I'm like, this is dude, it's amazing. They landed again. He said, yeah, they can just reuse rockets. Amazing. Anyway, so Virgin's tactic isn't shooting from the ground. It's dropping it from a plane, because obviously there's less wind resistance. You don't need as much power. And they say it's about 20 to 30% savings. Cost savings.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe for Christmas. Let's see how the year goes. All right, so
what do
have
you
you ever stolen a vehicle, like carjacking or just any vehicle? No. Well, this guy,
No.
he is a car thief, and he, sometimes when you leave a running vehicle, that's like, okay, easy for them because they don't even have to hotwire it. This mom left her vehicle running, unlocked, and she went into a store. So this guy, bad guy, sees it running. He goes, all right, fucking easy. I'm going to take this woman's, Subaru or whatever it is. Gets in the vehicle, and as he starts to drive away, he hears something in the back seat. Turns around, and wouldn't you fucking know, lady left her kid, her 4-year-old, in the back seat of a running vehicle.
Well,
Guy notices the kid.
Running. I mean, if it wasn't running, she'd be an even worse mother, right? If she turns off the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. But it's unlocked. So now this man has gone from just stealing a vehicle, which is a felony, to kidnapping. And so he's like, whoa.
I didn't sign up for this.
I was looking to do crime, but not this much. So he spins around. He drives back. He gets out, and the mom is in the parking lot like, oh, my God, where's my car and my child? And the guy goes nuts. He's like, what the fuck are you doing, lady? You just going to leave a kid in the backseat of a vehicle that's running? You know how easily I could have just taken this kid of yours? And he's lecturing her on how irresponsible that was.
It was. You know what? He's not wrong.
Yeah.
It's great when the criminal teaches the mother about being a good parent. I love it.
And then the best part is that he then made her get the kid out of the vehicle. He's like, all right, listen, here's what you're going to do. You're going to get your kid. You're going to take him out of the vehicle. And I'm going to take this car because that's what you deserve. Okay? I'm going to steal this vehicle still because that's why I came here. So he makes her take the kid out, and he freaking jacks the car anyway.
Are you kidding me?
I know. And amazingly, the cops are still trying to find this guy. So he's getting away with it.
So he got away. Oh, my God. I thought you were going to say we only know all this because they caught him.
No. The mom detailed the story. So, yeah. Pretty wild.
Whoa. Wow. You know what? I kind of feel like he deserves that car. You know?
I know. Yeah. I mean, it's just a car. Could have been much worse.
It could have been much worse. And, that lady's never going to do that again. Never leave her kid in the car,
Right.
You don't want to be a bad
He's just
parent.
teaching lessons.
Yeah. You know what? My consulting fee is the price of your vehicle. I mean, that's just what it is. I can't. Tough. That's a lesson. Yeah. That lesson costs you however much that car costs. Right. What city did this take place in? Because I can just think of a mom in the city. I'll tell you what kind of car she drives.
This took place in I wanted to say Oregon. A guy in Oregon. Yeah.
Subaru. You're right. No doubt. I mean, yeah. Oregon.
Probably in a Starbucks or something.
Yeah. Here. There's a mom leaves her kid in the car in a gas station parking lot. Goes in. Mississippi. What kind of car is she driving?
In Mississippi?
Yeah.
Ford Taurus.
Okay. That's exactly what I was thinking. Isn't that weird? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oregon, Subaru. That thing was either an Outlander or a Forester. There's no doubt in my mind. California. Mom goes in to the gas station, leaves her car running, kids in the car. What's she driving? California.
It's a Mitsubishi.
Oh, I was saying Land Rover, but
damn it,
that's fine. We didn't agree.
I know. I'm bad with cars.
No, that's
I
fine.
only know like 4 cars.
You do?
Yeah, not a car guy.
Oh,
do you have young kids? Do you ever leave them in the vehicle? Or what?
I'll leave them in the vehicle like in my driveway, but not like for an extended period of time. Here's the thing, like in cold weather and kids, it's awful because you have to bring their coats and stuff, but you can't put them in the car seat with their coat on. So you got to take the coats off. So I'm bringing hat, gloves. I'm not putting the boots on my daughter because her feet are backwards and she's got them on the seat. So I'm not putting her boots on. So I'm bringing the boots. I'm bringing the hats, gloves, snow pants, coats. I got all this kind of stuff, and I don't want to put it between their 2 car seats because I got to reach in there and buckle, you know. I got to find the buckle, so I have to put it in the trunk. And I got to carry these kids to the car because my daughter isn't wearing the shoes, right? Not boots because everything's muddy. So I got to put it. So, yeah, I have to make multiple trips. So I put the kids in the car first. The car is on. It's running. The heat's on. Put the kids in the car. Then I go, and I already have a pile of the coats. Then I scoop up the coats, and then I go. So it's like a 2-trip. It's got to be a 2-trip thing.
Just to go. Now you get to the place, and Jesus, you have to take them out.
So
of all of that.
I get to the place. Then I can go, and then I put the boots on, the coats on, the hat and gloves on for 2 kids, and then we get out and then we go. It's like we're fucking moving every single time we want to go somewhere. It's awful.
Dude.
It's a pain.
I don't know that. Yeah, that's... Whew.
It gets better though once we can turn her around. Yeah. Once we can face her the other way, it's going to be easier. Because then her feet dangles off the edge.
Yeah.
And she's not kicking
It's all about them feet.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So, all right. Well, there you go. Thank you very much, Pike. I appreciate that. That is, that's wonderful. Well, speaking of cars, by the way, I did put up on the YouTube page, youtube.com/SparksRadio, a video of me fixing a light bulb in a car. I thought instead of a rant, I'd throw up something different. I put it up there. It's me changing a light bulb, Pike.
I think I saw it. I got to watch that, though. Interesting. So now it's just kind of like a tutorial. Okay. Interesting.
You know, I was just having some fun. I was just like, let's have some fun, you know? I like fun.
Dude, hell yeah. Have fun.
So
I want to see it.
I put that up there. Go check it out if you want to see a grown man struggle to change a running light in the 2011 Volkswagen Jetta. That's what I was doing. It's up there now. Make sure you hit subscribe. We're trying to get to 300 subscribers by February. We're close. We're almost up to 260. So if we can get somewhere near it, somewhere near our goal, that'd be amazing. Thank you for all the help. Telling your friends about the show, the podcast, whatever. Leave a rating and review. It's almost time to start doing comment investing again, Pike. So let's get the comments up over on YouTube and rating and reviews on Apple Podcasts or whatever app you use to listen to the show. Just, start commenting, leaving reviews because we want to read them on air. The funnier your review, the better and higher likelihood of us reading it on air. So let's do that. Also, YouTube comments and that kind of stuff. So comment investing should be coming up. We love doing that. That should be fun to read those back. You can follow Pike on all social media. It's at Pike Taylor Radio. He's a good guy. Look at that smile. Isn't he a nice guy? Look at that. What a wonderful man. Okay. I'm at Sparks Radio, and I got a mean face. Don't follow me on all social media as well. Thank you so much for being here. Hit the Patreon, link in the description, and we'll see you later. Any last words there, Pike?
Oh, just go Pack Go and...
Okay.
Show's over, motherfuckers.